Yo, what's up, guys? And I'm looking so chopped right now. Oh my gosh. Like, Ramadan has me dying. Oh my days. It just snowed. It's freezing. Freezing over here. I don't know why I'm so hyper right now, but I am for whatever reason. I'm fasting right now. I don't know, maybe it's like the lack of food or something has me going crazy. But what I want to talk about today, because every day we gotta talk about something important, because that's what this channel is all about, is learning to accept who you are, even when those around you don't really like accept, or like kind of just like learning how to accept yourself, even when, like, I guess you're almost like ridiculed for who you are, if you know what I mean. So context, I'm an Indian. My parents are from India. I am like South Asian, and with that in mind, I'm also from a lovely town in Canada known as Brampton. And if you're from the Greater Toronto Area, GTA, maybe even like nationally, if you're like here in Canada, you might have heard not so nice things about Brampton, especially like about Indian people. With that in mind, there's a lot of almost like hatred towards Indian people in Brampton. I'm not gonna say much because this is kind of like uncharted territory, but what I mean by this, right, is that there's often stereotypes made against Indian people, whether it's a driving thing, like us not knowing how to drive. I guess that's sort of a Brampton thing, or even like smelling bad. Like, people will always say that Indian people smell bad, which is not true. Matter of fact, Indian people shower more than like majority of other people. And I hope I don't get no shit for talking about this, because I know this is kind of a like a sensitive topic to discuss. But I'm an Indian, and I go to school in like I would say predominantly white area. Yeah, like I go to school in like another city, like that's a bit further. But growing up in Brampton, you're mostly surrounded with Indian people, so you don't really experience these types of criticism and made comments other than from the internet. So coming to like a school that's predominantly white, then you start to see like the impacts of these comments in white areas. Like a lot of my like white friends will make jokes about Indian people, and sometimes I'll poke in the phone like, haha, yeah, I guess I smell bad, you know what I mean. But just this reputation of Indian people being looked down upon and frowned upon in Brampton almost sort of made me disassociate myself with my roots, with my culture, with my nationality, like who I am. It got to a point where I would say almost a little insecure about the fact that I'm Indian. Like, for example, if someone were to ask what my nationality is, and they would guess that I'm Middle Eastern or Latino, I would actually feel better about myself. And that's fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up, because of all these comments that are made about Indian people. And like, that's not good. Like, when you're happy that people misidentify you for what you really are, like, that's terrible. And it became a cultural norm. Like, if like, at least like around the people that like I see at school, like, it's okay like if you make fun of Indian people, I guess, like, you know what I mean. But it's really not. It's not. It's something like that as an Indian I should be defending, but I allow to let pass because everyone's doing it, or whatnot. So something that I need to work on, and also I feel like I want to put out there, is that you shouldn't be ashamed to, accept or be what you are. Before the title of race, before the title of nationality, before the title of religion, what you are is a human being. We're all human beings. But yeah, accept who you are. Accept your identity, because you shouldn't be ashamed, or you shouldn't try to hide or, disguise yourself as something else. Like, I know what other people might say. Other people might say, like, man, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, what you are is, like, you're not acceptable. You're this, you're that. Hey, let's make fun of this guy. Stand up for yourself. 10 toes never fold. Don't be part of the problem, because when you're part of the problem, when you don't allow your voice to step in, and you allow this behavior to happen, then you're part of the problem. You know what I mean? Sometimes the best move is to stand on business and be proud of who you are and accept yourself, because otherwise you're never going to be confident in who you are. You're always going to have that in the back of your mind that, yeah, man, I might be this, but at the end of the day, I'm still what these people call me and what I am. And don't let that get to you. Don't let it get twisted. I promise you. If you're going through this, you can always reach out to me in the comments. We can have a conversation about it. Otherwise, stay strong. Words are just words at the end of the day, but words are hurtful. Words cut deep. Words, especially if you let them consistently ring in your head, they can get to you. You can get insecure. Insecurities are real. Insecurities prevent you from becoming the greatness that's within you. So don't let these fucking names and these people define what you are. Aside from all these titles, even with those titles, you're a beautiful and amazing person. And you're capable of so much. Trust me. But yeah, that's just my two bit on the situation, and I'm done letting people, categorize me in these titles, and I'm done being part of the problem. And I'm done trying to convince other people that I'm not Indian, because that's fucking stupid. I'm gonna be proud of who I am, and it's all good. And if you don't like me just because I'm an Indian, or I'm part of this group or whatever, then fuck you. You know what I mean? What business is it to you? I'm gonna keep going. No, fuck, you're a terrible person if you're judging me just based off of my title and categorization, and judging a group of people off of these titles, and assuming that everyone part of these titles behaves in certain ways. Break these problems. We're past this. We're human beings with intelligent minds. You can do good. You can do great things. Just don't let these names and titles get to you. Confidence is key, and you're just as capable as everyone else. Trust me. Don't let titles hold you back. And that's it. Thank you for listening.